Hi Cancer, welcome back to the channel. If you've been here before and if you're new, welcome. It's great to have you. I am Kay, a spiritual witch, an astrologer and numerologist here on YouTube. So I'm going to bring you my quick horoscope on what I see for this particular sun sign of Cancer for the month of July. This is just a general reading, not based on anybody's birth chart, and also I can't really give comment on what other astrologers may find, but of course, you know, I can give you my own interpretation on what I see in the cosmos for you. So as we start the month, the sun is actually obviously going to be in the sign of Cancer because we are in Cancer season. So happy birthday to all the Cancerians out there, and this is a good time to be focusing on you, your wants, your needs, your goals and your desires, because it's under your energy. By the time we get to the full moon, which is going to be the 13th of July at 6:38 p.m. GMT, my local time, this could be the 13th for you, it could be the 14th, it really does depend where you are in the world, and you can convert that to your local time. As you can see on the chart on the right hand side, this is the full moon, and this is how the universe is going to look. So the full moon that is under Capricorn is going to fall for you around your area of life that is to do with your relationships, marriage, serious commitments or legal matters that you could be dealing with. So where we've got the arrow and number 1, this is the 7th house, and this is where this is going to be for you. Okay, so full moons, as we can see it here on the chart, we've got the sun circled in pink and we've got the moon circled in pink. The sun is number 3, the moon is number 2. This has given us the full moon. We've got the sun and the moon in opposite energies who see life very, very differently, and this can cause a decision making energy. So for you, there could be a decision as we move through July at some point around your relationship, your marriage, or anything that you are seriously committing yourself to right now, or you are considering committing yourself to right now. So what else is happening around this full moon is that we're going to have 2 key things. The moon is going to be working with the planet Pluto in Capricorn, forming what we call a conjunction. So they're working together. Now Pluto is all about causing transformation and change, and the moon is a representation of how we feel and our emotions. And if we look on the chart where we've got number 2, you can see Pluto, the planet that kind of looks like a P, just underneath where the moon is circled in pink at 27 degrees of Capricorn. So again, this energy is resting around your relationships, your marriage and your serious commitments. So over the course of this month, it could be that there's some change around this, or you have some kind of emotional change about this part of your life and something could change. So prepare yourself for that. So the other thing that is happening around this full moon is that Mercury is going to be forming the exact same energy, but this time with the sun. So where we've got on the chart number 3, we can see the sun that's circled in pink, and underneath that we can see Mercury that is uncircled, but it's a turquoise planet at 17 degrees of Cancer. So Mercury is a representation of our thoughts, how we think, and you know what we're vibing with on a mental point of view, from our energy in our mind and what's going on and our ideas. The sun is about health, growth and vitality. So at some point this month, your idea could be really key about what you think or what you think should happen. And again, and it is to do with you know, because it's happening in Cancer, your first house. So you could have an idea that directly impacts on how you grow, on how you move forward. And if that idea doesn't come to you, this could be a message or a heads up from the universe to say, hey, you know what, Cancer, it's time for you to give this some consideration. How are you moving forward? How are you growing and what are you doing? And this is happening around the full moon. And as I said, the full moon is in your area of relationship. So it could be that it's you and how you feel about a particular relationship, or you and how you feel about marriage, or anything that you are seriously committed to at the moment. So the third and final thing that's going to happen around this full moon is that we're going to have a stellium in the sign of Taurus. And a stellium happens when we've got 3 or more energies under the same sign. And if we look at the chart on the right, we can see where we've got number 4. We've got Mars, which is the red planet. We've got Uranus, which is the kind of turquoise planet. And then we've got the North Node, which looks a bit like a horseshoe, and he is green. So this is about determination, unexpected change and direction. This is what these planets represent collectively and individually. All together, that's the energy that they bring. Now for you, this is going to be around your own hopes and dreams, friendships that you have, networks, and this is our 11th house. And the 11th house covers things like co-workers, friendships, people that you meet with on social media that you really connect with. These are people that we connect with that we might have some kind of relationship with that's not romantic, but we've got a connection with them for whatever reason. And it's also the house of hopes and dreams. So the universe is kind of giving this particular sign of Cancer a heads up to kind of think about where you're going with your hopes and dreams and what direction you're going with it, and to be motivated to actually get up and do it, because you've got Mars in the mix. Now, the sign that this is all happening under, Taurus, is also key, because Taurus is about building, stability, and the long term. So your message from this for Cancer is, where are you going with your hopes and dreams, your networks, your friendships, your co-workers, and so forth, for the long term? And what are you going to do to be motivated and make sure that this direction that you need to go in actually happens? So really powerful message for you there, Cancer. By the time we get to the new moon, which will be at the end of the month, this month, on the 28th of July at 6:55 p.m. GMT, my local time. Again, it could be this day, could be the day after, depending on where you are in the world. The sun at this point is in the sign of Leo, and for you, this is about your money. So it's your second house, your personal finances, your personal values, your self-value, what you value in life, and even your body would come under this area of life. This is basically a house of financial value and values that we hold. So this is your focus as we close out the month and we move into August. The new moon that is in Leo is obviously going to fall here as well for you, the same area. And new moons, rather than being about decision making like a full moon, it is about a new cycle. So I want you to think about your finances and what you value in life, Cancer. What new cycle needs to happen with this, or potentially a new cycle could just begin if that's what you require in your life, because you're having the new moon here. The Taurus stellium is still in full effect, which we can see. So if we look at the chart, we've got the new moon circled in pink. We've got the sun and the moon at 5 degrees of the sign Leo. For you, that will be over the other side, where we've got number 1 and the arrow in your second house of money. And the Taurus stellium is circled in green with the asterisk there. So this is still going on. And this energy of the stellium is going to be over the other side for you in your 11th house, yeah? Because that's going to be touching your house about your hopes, dreams, your co-workers, networks, and where you're going with this. So as we close out the month and we move into August, the universe is still kind of urging Cancer to think about what they're doing with this part of their life and where you're heading with your hopes and dreams that you have right now. And again, co-workers or people that you're connected with in that way that are non-romantic, but you have a connection with them for a purpose, could be part of this. So finally, for Cancer, we have got 2 other things that are happening that's going to impact on us all, which are to do with healing and luck in life. And, you know, as we close out the month, the Taurus stellium in your 11th house, this is a big focus for you. Keep up that energy, keep thinking about this part of your life. But finally, around the 20th, we're going to have Chiron, which is an asteroid, not actually a planet, form a retrograde, and his energy is about healing. We've got Jupiter, who's also going to form a retrograde, which is about luck, fortune, you could say, and expansion. Now, this is happening under the sign of Aries, and for you, it is touching the Cancerian career area of life. So where are you actually going with your career, your goals, your direction, what you're known for in life, or what you want to be quote unquote famous for, you know? So this is your 10th house. Now, Chiron, as I said, is about healing. So it could be that in your career, your goals, your direction in life, it could be time for you to go back and revisit something, because Chiron is in retrograde, pulling you back to it, to experience a second chance or some kind of healing with it. And also coming along with that is a bit of luck and fortune, because you've got Jupiter also forming the same thing, the same retrograde in the same sign in the same part of your life. So if there is something around your career or your goals or your direction or your quote unquote fame and reputation and what you wish to be known for in life that you need to go over, this time as we close out the month, this could be a good time for you to experience the luck that you need with it, or even for you to be successful with it, or to start the ball rolling for some kind of success success, because we've got Jupiter in the mix, which will bring luck, fortune and success. So that's what I see for you, Cancer. I really hope that something here was helpful for you. I really hope that you enjoyed your horoscope and it empowered you and you felt prepared for the month as we move forward. So please do drop a comment how it resonates. Please give the video a like, and by all means do subscribe, because I would love to see you here again if you are a new person and you haven't already subscribed. And for anybody who really does want to look at what's going on in the cosmos in detail in reference to their own chart and their own life and how it actually resonates for you, then do check the description box, do check out Patreon. I'm up there doing this with everybody who wishes to do so. And I will see you next month for your August horoscope. So have a wonderful month of July, and I'll see you then.